Awesome date, December 6th, 2010. Awesome topic, jingle our bells. This is the OSMcast. Hi folks, and welcome to the OSMcast. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Basil.
And that's us. Well, today we've got a very Christmas-themed OSMcast.
Because we can't think of anything else to do.
Yeah, we can't think of anything else to talk about. So, it's December, and that means holiday filler.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
You'll notice that we did not have a podcast the past 2 weeks. Sorry about that. Stuff came up. People got sick. Mothers have been in hospitals. And Black Friday occurred.
We all work real jobs where that's actual real impact on our lives.
He said stuff came up.
Stuff came up.
That too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They don't know what we're talking about. We do, but we do.
Stuff. Yeah.
He's talking about sex. Well, no, not really. Anyway.
So, yes, we'll be covering in the main topic au du jour. Christmas holiday specials, other holidays.
Movies.
Holiday specials
And
of holidays.
Holiday specials of holiday-ness or something. But first,
as always,
it's a moment of awesome. Yeah.
that's right.
That's right, yeah.
We talk about things that are awesome.
Someday we just need to record me doing that so I don't have to do it every
Yeah,
time.
exactly. We have to do that.
But we're lazy, so we won't. So,
Yeah,
what's your
no,
moment
no.
awesome, Kevin?
Well, me. Just dump it on me. Because I'm here and I'm, sing the awesome song. Okay, well, fine. I've got your moment of awesome. Super Robot Wars L. Import Japanese game, DS game, that costs you like a PS3 game in the US.
But are there moon letters? No.
Yes, there are lots of moon letters. But, it's your basic Super Robot Wars title. You get your a selection of anime super robots and not so super robots fighting the bad guys from said same shows. Turn-based strategy awesome. And this one has Ixer 1 and Ixer 3 in it, so it's like the greatest game in the series ever. Really.
Is Ixers that amazing, such that merely their presence elevates this game above all others?
Yes. In fact, I'm pretty sure the inclusion of Ixer 1 is what made Lee order this game too. Ixer 1 is a deal maker. That's I would buy it anyways, but Ixer 1 was like, oh snap! I had to put the extra fast shipping on it. That's how awesome it was. It's hard to say anything exciting about it if you're not into the Super Robot Wars franchise. It's like very nearly my favorite game series ever. It's certainly the only thing I regularly import. It helps to be a little moon literate. Actually, I've learned a lot of Japanese from this series, but but yeah, there you go. It's awesome, and the L stands for lesbians.
Excellent.
Not officially, but
Not
it
officially,
does.
but it does.
It does. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. If you don't love Robot Wars, I don't know what else to say about it.
Okay, I guess I'll go next. There's actually a few things. Number one, you guys hear about the arsenic-based life form or whatever? Or?
Yes,
It's not based,
it can metabolize arsenic when
a
bacteria that by no logical reason should be able to metabolize arsenic because nothing does, but it can.
Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy. So that's pretty awesome.
I just read the Wikipedia entry this morning. It was pretty cool.
Japan increased the official kanji count for the first time in 60 years.
I had not heard about that.
Yeah, 193 characters were added. With,
Son of a bitch.
With like 12 removed or something. And apparently a lot of people believe it's... well, I don't know if they believe. That's what the article I read said. It said it was due to the fact that computer typing makes typing kanji easier. So it was it was more accessible. I think a lot of them are technical stuff. I'm not sure about that, and that's the vibe I got from the article. I just read an article someone linked me, so it's kind of...
Well, most Japanese people don't even know all the kanji characters.
Well, yeah, this was it's the official list of... It's not the official list of all kanji. It's the official list of kanji that educated Japanese should know. And apparently they're changing the curriculum in Japanese schools to include them so that they're included in them.
That's interesting. That puts me a little bit more behind on the kanji. But yeah, there you go.
So that was pretty cool. And let's see, 3. Oh my god, finals are done. This semester at UH is over. Over. I got an A on my paper. And I sound kind of drunk because that's drunkenness with freedom. And there's 4 weeks until the finals at UH are totally done. Let's see. And which is awesome. And if you guys don't, if anything in the universe is awesome, finals being done is in fact awesome.
Yeah.
It is. I say this like I know. I'm the one not in school, because,
And along the more traditional lines, let's see, I think Red Day 4 came out really recently. I haven't read it yet, but I think Red Day 4 is on the shelves. We need to check that out. And, oh man, I had something in here and I had Chew Volume 3. Like, anybody who reads American comic books should read Chew. Chew. It is, I think I've mentioned it on here before as something awesome. I think Volume 2, when Volume 2 came out, I mentioned. And I'll do it again. It's about a detective that has a superpower, which is he has the ability to read people psychically by tasting things. Like when he tastes a chicken, he can tell how it lived, what it ate, where it was killed, and he feels it all as if he felt it himself. Which is why he can't eat much, because when he eats a hamburger, for example, he feels the cow being slaughtered, it being hung and fattened, and all the horrible things done to it. And he uses his ability to be a detective. Like, he, for example, at one point accidentally eats some blood that got into the soup somebody made for him. And when the person cut themselves, and using that, he was able to tell them the guy was actually a serial killer, and that he had killed all these people and actually used it in his soup. Anyhow, it's a really great series, and Volume 3, I don't think just came out, I think it came out 2 weeks ago. So
it's a bizarre premise.
It is a bizarre premise, but it's interesting, it's new. American comics are really starting, in a lot of ways, to be what I always found in Japanese comics. I never read Japanese comics for the Japanese-ness. I read it because manga can do things that American comics were not allowed to do. They were allowed to do the weird, the crazy, the they weren't just all capes, and that's what American comics were capes. And I love capes books. I love Spider-Man, I love Batman, I love the Green Lantern, and like tons of superhero comics. Love them. But I read Japanese comics to get my fix of stuff, the stories that were off the wall and cool and weird, but were not cape stories. And American comics are starting to do it. I mean, Chew, The Boys right now, which I guess is a capes book technically, but Walking Dead. There's a lot of good stuff out there. But anyway, that's fine.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah. Finals are done, yay.
Basil.
I have a manga that is not a cape book.
Well, most manga aren't, but
that's true.
Yeah,
this one is especially not. I mean, there's no superpowers of any sorts. Just really, really, really crappy situations.
You mean no one's
a
ghost?
Like depressing manga. I just want to say that. What is it with you lately? Depressing manga and anime.
What's with your depressing
the
manga?
Holidays. I mean,
that's fair. That's fair.
No, but,
Christmas depresses the fuck out of me. Just saying.
Well, but there is that. But I mean, and just we'll take this aside. I'm just saying, you like that sunshiny. That anime about the people in prison, that you were really liking a little there.
Oh, leave Rainbow alone.
I'm not saying these things aren't awesome. I'm saying that lately you seem to have a fascination with the depressing manga. I know what you're saying.
Yes, Mr. Poe. Why is
Poe.
that?
What's up, Poe?
I don't.
I've got to cut myself.
Anyways,
No
this
Simple.
is called Not Simple,
Not simple.
by Natsume Ono, who also did House of Five Leaves and
that-
Restaurante Paradiso.
That's why you picked it up.
Well, yeah, because I've actually had this book on my shelf for like half a year now, and I just recently actually picked it up to read it.
I guess it does kind of look like that, kind of like the House of Five Leaves design a little, now that you mention that.
Like, it's very, I mean, her art is very simplistic, but very expressive.
Because, of course, you guys can see this picture when we discuss
You
how it looks
totally
like House
can.
of Five
I mean-
Leaves. Yeah.
I mean, showing it to the microphone so you can see
So,
it.
you need to engage your podcasto cam that
Or
you all
just
have.
look up the cover on
Yes.
Google, as I'm sure you can.
Yes.
But it's about a young man's journey of horrible tragedies, where it starts off with him dying and goes on from there.
Wait, I thought you said it didn't involve any weird stuff. If he dies, how can it go on?
It is an in medias thing.
It's a retrospective, right? It's
Oh,
told-
so he
yeah.
dies, and then they tell
Like,
stories about
The
before he
pro-
died.
The prologue is the ending of the story,
Wow.
and then they start up from the beginning of the story and tells it up to the point where it'd be the prologue.
Wow, talk about no bright spot in the future. You know the kid dies.
And it's about him looking for his sister, who may or may not be his mother, and what the events that have transpired when he was a kid.
You're reading some wacky stuff, Basil. That's just...
Well, it's a story about him never giving up hope until hope is all lost,
And then he dies.
and then he dies.
That sounds great, Basil. Uplifting,
That's not depressing
exciting.
at all.
I didn't realize when I picked it up it's going to be this way.
They should make that into a movie and show it every year at Christmas.
They should.
You guys are weird.
And I haven't told you any of the bad things that actually happened in this book. You'll cry. Like, but it's really good.
That's really good. You'll be
I
so
enjoy
sad
it.
you'll want to kill yourself, but it's a really good story.
But
I've
liked
not
it.
read it. I'm just talking out my butt here.
I've also been playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which is more Assassin's Creed, and that's not a bad thing. It also has really, really neat multiplayer.
I have pretty much heard the worst thing anybody say about it is it's more Assassin's Creed. It's pretty much exactly Assassin's Creed. If you like that, groovy. Which to me that sounds great. I really want to see the next bit of the story.
Like, it does continue the story, and the trick is that it's very polished Assassin's Creed.
Mm.
It already seems you more or less know everything. They do cut you down on your total abilities in sort of a Metroid-esque fashion, but only somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
You get like half to 2/3 of your abilities, and the rest and so all you really need more is just more health.
Mm.
Definitely.
And they give you new stuff to do. The online's fun. It's good stuff.
Multiplayer.
Well, alrighty, multiplayer.
Next time, baby, I'll talk about some cheese sweet home. How about that?
Cheese sweet
Sweet
home.
home.
I've actually not ever seen or read that. Although
It's good stuff and totally not depressing. Maybe we'll do a podcast about that later.
maybe
That's very happy and also manga. So we can strike down this thing that I only like depressing things.
Well, no, I didn't say you only like depressing things. I said
Just
lately you
lately.
seem fascinated by depressing things. It is
That's just because I just recently picked up Gekiga.
like that's
And just
Gekiga.
Gekiga, with Gekiga comes depressing.
maybe it's kind of this weird thing because like when I'm depressed, I'll watch like uplifting heroic things. So Basil, I think, is basically happy. So maybe that's why he's reading depressing stories.
To bring me back down.
Bring it back down to the rest of us.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Once
Get your
again,
head out of the clouds, Basil.
yeah, I don't know. Once again, I'm talking out my ass.
The
It's what I'm
really,
good
really
at
depressing
today.
Clouds, apparently.
Really, really depressing clouds. I feel this is a podcast where talking out our asses is going to be essential.
And on that note, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, well.
And we're back.
So, this kind of roundtable sort of discussion thing is going to be about the most awesome, and occasionally I have the feeling not awesome, Christmas specials or shows or movies or... So, of all time, we'll eventually decide what is the most awesome Christmas movie of all time.
Let's see.
Which is very obvious, we already know, but we'll
Let's
get
see,
to that
Christmas
later.
movies. So we got like.
Well, I mean, you can talk about stuff like, anyone seen the Star Wars Christmas special? Oh, yeah.
I saw the Nostalgia Critic review it. It nearly drove him insane. And apparently the B. Arthur part was actually the best part of it, and that should frighten you.
There's a Star Wars Christmas special, which if you were a Star Wars fan of any size, shape, and you've never seen this, it's all over the internet. Go find it, especially this time of year. Like a new torrent comes out every December for it because it was a Christmas special, and it's got a lot of...
George Lucas likes to pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's something so bad even George went...
Out of all the prequel crap, this is the thing he wants to pretend doesn't exist.
I know, right? He releases the Ewok Adventures, but we don't get the Boba Fett cartoon. That is actually pretty good. There's a Boba Fett cartoon about Space Christmas.
Yeah.
Well,
the whole thing is sort of about Space Christmas.
Well, it's about Life Day, the Wookiee Christmas.
The Wookiee Christmas.
The Wookiee Christmas.
The Wookiees, who are apparently not subtitled or anything, but there's a shitload of Wookiee dialogue.
Yeah.
You just kind of got to infer.
Well, some of the Wookiees talk. Like, don't a couple of the Wookiees actually talk?
I don't know. I didn't see it in the version.
You're a Star Wars nerd.
I am a Star Wars nerd.
You should know this.
It's been a while since I've watched it. It's bad.
I won't
It's not something you
refute.
should watch.
I won't refute that maybe some of the Wookiees talk. They might.
I think a Wookiee talks at some point. But the
Let
point is,
the Wookiee talk.
The point is, you hang out with Chewbacca's family on Kashyyyk, and then it's a variety show, sort of.
Yeah, it's
And they
like
brought
most
in
of the
some-
actors walk in for 2 minutes and walk out.
Yeah, like it's almost like a telethon where it's like, yeah, and it's B. Arthur, and it's
Yeah, there is a bit with B. Arthur, and that's actually sort of that's actually one of the better bits. It's sad. She's she has a canteen. I don't know if it's the infamous cantina, but she has a cantina on Tatooine that gets closed by the Imperials, and she sings a closing the bar song. It's sad that this is actually the best part of the special.
This is and it's but it is awesome, and that is more Star Wars, and it's more Star Wars from before Lucas went crazy. So
I'm not sure if it's before he went crazy.
It's free, but it's it's worth checking out at all of your Star Wars fans.
It's not that hard to find, really.
Yeah, it's all over the internet. Like you can.
It's painful at times, though.
My favorite Christmas stories are actually always versions of the Christmas Carol. I have watched a billion versions of Charles Dickens' work, and it is really it's got to be the most repeated Christmas story that's not the Nativity in the history of anything. And,
Sweet Nativity story is actually pretty good. Just
Oh, yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Sorry, you mentioned Nativity.
But I would have to say my favorite version ever, and someone will probably, I will get an email that'll strike me down for this, but is got to be the Muppet Christmas Carol. It's the first Muppet movie, I believe, done after Jim Henson's death. I know it has...
Did that come before Muppet Treasure Island?
That did become before Muppet Treasure Island.
I get them confused.
The Muppet Christmas Carol is one that actually has the card in it that says in loving memory of Jim Henson. I think he was actually involved in some of its pre-production. Like I think there are things in it that are still his. Like I think some of the songs and some of the stuff. I could be wrong on that.
It is pretty entertaining.
Don't quote me, but it is my absolute favorite version of all time. Like Gonzo and Rizzo as Charles Dickens. It's like.
Why not?
Oh yeah, well, it's like, Mr. Godlike Smarty Pants. Like, I love the dichotomy of Gonzo going around going, "You don't understand. I'm the writer in this. I'm Charles Dickens. I know everything." and Rizzo going, "Well, then what's going to happen next?" And he's going, "That window's going to open," and the window opens. And it's like, I mean, just the very first minute of the thing gives you. Gonzo, you see Gonzo and Rizzo, and Gonzo says, "I am Charles Dickens, and I am here to tell the story." And Rizzo says, "And I am Rizzo, and I'm here for the food." And starts eating an apple off a vendor. It's brilliant. It's wonderful stuff. The two, Waldorf and Stadler and Waldorf as Marley, as Marley.
Marley, I remember that.
Fozziewig. Mr. Fozziewig instead of Mr. Fizzywig. It's a really...
It was good stuff.
It was good stuff. The Eagle, Sam the Eagle going, it is the American way, and whisper, and then, Gonzo comes over and whispers him, he says, I mean, it is the British way, because there was no America yet at this point, and it's like, so that's pretty brilliant. The one I watched most as a kid was the Mickey Mouse version. I don't know if anybody saw the Mickey Mouse Christmas
I
version.
probably have seen it, but it's been a really long time.
Yeah.
Scrooge McDuck. It was the DuckTales version.
Well, of course it's Scrooge McDuck, because he's Scrooge.
Is Scrooge. Yeah, and it's a really good
Pete,
version.
I think Pete was the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come.
No. Wait, maybe. Goofy was Marley. They invented a new Ghost for Christmas present, and I don't remember what they did for Yet to Come.
I think it turned out to be I think it was Pete.
The Christmas. Oh, Yet to Come was Pete. You're right. Yet to
Yeah.
Come was Pete. He was smoking the cigar. I remember now.
Yeah.
And what was Christmas Past? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Past is always for me the least memorable.
This is just now coming into my brain again.
Yeah,
After
exactly.
years.
I always had this image, the very image with Scrooge, of McDuck falling into his own grave. I'll change, and I that is burned into my brain. I saw it so many times as a child. I actually just bought it. That's why I'm talking about it. I was in Best Buy buying Christmas presents for you were one of them, Basil, and the other one was Susie, who will never listen to this. So I can say is getting the Metalocalypse Blu-ray DVD set, but and she'll never know because she does not listen to us.
Yeah, if you do in fact by random listen to this one, sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
So I just Scrooged. I know we were just talking about Scrooge.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Back when Bill Murray was awesome. Actually, Bill Murray's still awesome. Anybody who saw Zombieland knows that what he wants to be. Bill Murray is still badass. But
I need to watch that.
You need to watch. It's the best Bill, just for the Bill Murray bit, just for Bill Murray as Bill Murray. He's playing himself. And,
I've seen some. Bill Murray has had some off movies recently.
Yeah, he's had some off movies, Life Aquatic and stuff like that.
But Bill Murray is generally good.
This is Ghostbusters Groundhog Day Bill Murray at his best, at his finest. It's a modern retelling of Scrooge.
What is he, a corrupt TV?
He's a corrupt TV. Think the character from 30 Rock. That's what I always imagine. That the horrible CEO
Baldwin.
guy, the Baldwin in 30 Rock. It's what I always imagine when I see this Bill Murray is, and it has the scariest fucking Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come ever.
He is very Reaper.
Yeah, there's a scene where did you remember the scene where they opened his chest?
Yeah.
And there's all these bats and demons fly out, and Bill Murray just closes the chest and he's like, "Oh, that's horrible." And it's really, really good.
I'm not sure if that means he made his sanity save or failed it.
I don't know. Yeah, did he make his sanity check or fail it? Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
So those are always just the ones that I just actually read A Christmas Carol a little bit ago, and it always what amazes me is how often they're so faithful. You'd think something written then in the 1800s, or whatever it was. I think it was 1800s, right? Dickens's.
Ooh, hard to say, but yeah, you're probably about right.
And it's still so. I mean, they quote it. I mean, they quote it line for line all the time. It's just so brilliant, There are.
He did get paid by the word.
No, he did not. Not for that one. Actually, that was a financial. That's an interesting fact about The Christmas Carol. It almost ruined him. It was not a financial success because it was printed in color, and that was really super expensive. And while it sold, and actually I think it sold out, the cost of printing it was so much that they couldn't make their money back, even when they sold out of it.
Interesting.
So
it wasn't paid by line on that one.
No, that was not a magazine one. That was not like Great Expectations, where he's being paid by the word. Like he was doing that as a standalone. And that's another one where it's one of those things, where that was back when authors you just you paid a printer so much, and then he printed them and you just sold them, and that was
yeah. So that's.
Those are always my favorites. There's others. Just one they showed every year, The Christmas Story. Isn't that what it's called? With the Red Ryder
BB gun,
the Red Ryder BB gun,
secret message in the Dakota ring.
Yeah, secret messages in the Dakota ring, and them going to the ruining the turkey and having to go to the Chinese.
Yeah, who is it? I think is it TBS who shows it for 24 hours on Christmas?
Yeah, always those 24 hours.
If you've never seen Christmas Story, well,
you will see it. There's no reason to buy it on DVD. They always hawk it on DVD every year, and I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? They show it 40.
No, what people ask for, my story anyways, is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yes,
and we always saw out of it. Early.
That's a big one. Yeah, it's
that's pretty funny. That's a good Christmas movie.
Muppet Christmas Carols, just to break in again, it's hard to find, by the way, these days. So if you got to track it down on DVD. I remember I asked for it 2 years ago for Christmas, and it took my fiance all December, and she went to she said 7 Walmarts, 12 of this, all the Targets, all the Best Buys.
I think I have it at my Walmart.
Yeah, they always get it at the beginning of the season. They always get 4 copies, and it sells like that.
Yeah.
And then
maybe I should buy it up while we still have it, because I don't own a DVD copy. We may not have a VHS copy anymore since my mom got rid of a lot of our VHSs.
Let's see. What's another one? National Lampoon's is a good one.
Well, as we all know, the best Christmas film is Die Hard.
Die Hard. I was going to save that one because I think.
Yeah.
Well,
there are a lot of movies that are only peripherally. They happen around Christmas. They're not really about Christmas.
Yeah, Die Hard's so weird because I almost feel in a way. We were joking about it earlier, but I almost feel in the way the story is sort of about Christmas in the family and people you love kind of way. Yeah. But it was like it used Christmas as the lens,
the background,
or the backdrop.
To a reason. It made a very good reason for him to be there,
be where he was,
to be with his wife.
His wife.
His wife.
They were separated, but I don't think they were.
They weren't divorced.
They weren't divorced, if I'm remembering right.
And that right there is one of those seminal Christmas movies.
And it's about Bruce Willis giving gifts to terrorists.
Bullets are not gifts.
Are bullets.
Bullets are not gifts.
Now, this reminds.
We've had the same discussion.
We're back in the days when terrorists were evil Europeans.
Evil Europeans.
Instead of.
I'm sorry, I know you got that somewhere from the internet. I think,
yes, I did.
It's still very
possibly
funny.
even from Basil.
It's instead of God bless us everyone, it's yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. It's the same story.
Yeah, for years and years afterwards, Alan Rickman couldn't hardly be in America without someone coming up to him and saying yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I'm sure. Let's see. It's a Wonderful Life.
Well, that's kind of a standby.
There's the stand. Well, for God's sakes, Mary, they made this thing in Bedford Falls.
Yep, and
it's a good story. Miracle on 34th Street, the original Miracle on 34th Street is always one of my favorites.
It's been remade at least a couple times.
And
they're not as good.
They're never as good. They're never bad, because if you follow the actual Miracle on 34th Street story, then which they, I think, always have, it's such a good, well-written, well-thought-out story that I don't think you can do a bad one. But Man Alive, is it not remake? It just never works. But it's just the Miracle on 34th Street. If you guys, everybody in the universe should know what Miracle on 34th Street is. But if you don't, it's the movie about a man who claims to actually be Santa Claus, and he gets, they sue him about his identity, and
spoiler tags. He's Santa Claus.
Yeah, well, it's very good. It's my dad loves it because it's a legal battle. And my dad says that everything that happens in it is perfectly. He's like, this is so much better written than an episode of Law and Order. Like, it's like an actual, a federal agency, the United States Post Office, owes. We have all these letters to Santa, and we want to get rid of them. Let's go send them to this old man that's on trial. And so the lawyer goes, the federal government has recognized this man as Santa Claus. He is Santa Claus. And the court has to go, okay, if the federal government is beyond our jurisdiction to tell. Boom.
You're Santa Claus, dude.
You're Santa Claus, dude. And of course, spoiler warning, as Kevin said, he's really Santa Claus.
There is, of course, Ernest Saves Christmas.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
Also with Santa Claus.
I haven't done that in a long time. That's almost a Die Hard quality of action there.
It depends on how funny you find Ernest.
Yeah, exactly. How do you like Ernest? Do you like Ernest, or do you?
Because it's a lot of Ernest. If you like, and the guy who's the Santa Claus is pretty good, as well as. It's really just about Santa Claus is looking for a replacement Santa Claus because apparently you trade off every so often.
Oh, yeah.
And, you can't be Santa Claus forever. And just Ernest gets involved in the story, and he is himself. And somehow that makes it all work out in the end.
Exactly. Some bad ones. I mean, Tim Allen's The Santa Claus. I hate that movie. He killed Santa. He's got to become Santa. It's the contract. If you kill Santa, you become Santa.
There can be only one.
It's literally what if I remember the movie correctly, that is literally the plot. Tim Allen is a guy up on his roof putting up lights, and he accidentally trips and kills Santa Claus by making him fall off the roof. And there's a clause which says, if you kill Santa Claus, then you must become Santa Claus.
Like, apparently it's whoever puts on the coat.
Yeah, it's whoever puts on the outfit after he's dead becomes the Santa Claus.
Because it's the Santa Claus.
Because it's the Santa Claus! Do you know there's a sequel that was direct-to-video or something that was called Santa Claus 2, The Escape Clause?
No, that was the third one.
There was a third one, okay.
That was the third one. It has Martin Short as Jack Frost.
And I was sitting there looking at it and going,
it's horrible.
That movie got written because someone thought of that title. Yeah. Some corporate writer was going, I've got the greatest.
Well, the second one was the Mrs. Claus. He had to find a wife.
Oh, I remember. Yes, you're right.
I don't so much dislike the first one, but 2 and 3 definitely go downhill. 3 is horrible. 3 is horrible. I feel sorry for Martin Short. He also used to be really funny at one point.
And now he's
less funny.
Direct from Twitter, Neil says, remember when A Christmas Story was a nice unknown holiday classic?
I don't, but
I don't either.
Drink your Ovaltine.
Drink your Ovaltine. Yeah, I don't ever remember when A Christmas. When I was a kid, I remember watching. We had this gigantic TV that must have weighed 4 million pounds and been 12 inches across, and I remember on that old TV, watching A Christmas Story. There's no Neil. I have to tell you, you're full of shit, man. That was never.
No,
didn't Tiny Toons do a variation on It's a Wonderful Life?
Yes. I'm sure they did.
Yes, they did.
Nearly everyone does.
Yes, there was an It's a Wonderful Life with. I think Plucky Duck is...
Probably.
Because I remember ignoring it while playing Tetris on my Game Boy.
Yeah. Yes. I would go so far to say is any show that runs long enough will do an It's a Wonderful Life episode.
Yeah, there you go.
Someone will go, well, I shouldn't have existed. I make everyone's life shit. And it's like, poof, you don't exist. Now look at the world. See, it's horrible now. Don't you wish you were there? Yeah, I'm awesome, I guess. Good, you're back.
My favorite take on that was actually the Simpsons take on it, where Homer's like, I should have never married Marge, and the guy shows them their life, and Homer is a millionaire living with his hot wife and never having to work, and Marge is also a millionaire living with her hot husband, and the ghost is just like, enough of this! Because the ghost is in the form of Colonel Clink.
Colonel Clink.
Because that's what Homer...
Colonel Clink, why have you forsaken me? I remember that one, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, there was a...
That actually drove something around in my head that I wanted to say.
It's a terrible Simpsons. I hate all the Simpsons Christmas episodes.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah, it was about It's a Wonderful Life. Isn't that, it turns out better when they're gone? I was going to say, isn't that the plot of Butterfly Effect?
Butterfly Effect, yeah.
Didn't they start The Simpsons on Christmas?
The original, I think the first TV
Ullman
series.
I think the original Tracy Ullman short is a Christmas.
The first, it was actually a special. It predated the TV show, but the TV show started up right after. It was the first time it wasn't on the Tracy Ullman show.
Oh, okay.
And I do believe that was a Christmas special, and that's where they got Santa's Little Helper.
Santa's Little Helper, he hangs around racetracks,
Who will forever occasionally get his name rewritten as Satan's Little Helper.
I'm telling you the truth, my favorite Christmas show from a TV show that I've seen in a long time was The American Dad. American Dad did one called The Most Adequate Christmas Ever. And it was about how Stan was like, oh, this Christmas you all suck at Christmas, I'm gonna go get the cursed Christmas tree, and he dies while getting it. And so he goes to heaven and demands a second chance. He's in this courtroom, and Stan's argument whenever he starts to lose is to pull his gun out. All the angels laugh at him and go, "That's your mortal guns can do nothing here." And he's like, "You're right." And goes to an angel and grabs his heaven gun. And he's got this golden gun, and he's like, "I've got a heaven gun."
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It had a pun in it. It was "Hello" and "Goodbye."
Oh my!
Yeah. And it was just really funny.
I don't know. Sometimes I've surprisingly run into Christmas episodes in anime. Like, I never expect to see a Christmas episode.
You never expect to see the Christmas special. And
it's like, oh shit. I wasn't expecting a very special
Christmas present.
Yeah, I never expected a very special Christmas episode. Or, especially, probably not many people like this, but Rental Magica, which is a show about a temp agency for wizards. And they have a very special Christmas episode where they bring Christmas to dead orphans who burned to death in a fire. They're ghosts. They bring them Christmas.
You have just been waiting to say dead orphans that burned to death in a fire on air for a year now.
I have.
Like, that's all this is.
There is the Daemon Seed episode of Big O, where Big O fights a giant Christmas tree.
He does, yeah. Which is, Big O is basically Batman with a giant robot, so it's awesome.
There's the Ranma 1/2, which is the one I always remember. It's the Ranma 1/2 Christmas episode, which is predictably about Ranma giving a gift to Akane, and vice versa, and then breaks into a musical number,
which is atrocious in the English dub.
And I never understood that in the plot. Like, I was watching the episode, and suddenly it's like, and now we're gonna put it on a Christmas show.
Even if you take it in the original Japanese, it's basically just an excuse to have the voice actresses sing.
Well, they were all good. I mean,
because they all did.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't they name their own group up?
Yeah, they were. It was just pretty much the main Tendo.
It was like
siblings
and Ranma.
And then whatever other female cast members they wanted to rotate in and out.
Because Ranma-chan's
Megumi Hashibara. And we all know she can sing. The last two episodes of the original Amagatas OAV series were around Christmas. It was all about Keiichi trying to make some money to buy Beldandi a ring because she was going to be going back wherever the hell those goddesses come from.
Wherever the hell goddesses come from.
I don't know. I hesitate to say heaven, but
do a Christmas episode?
Possibly.
I think the second movie was a Christmas movie.
Yeah, there's something where I watched it on Cartoon Network. Like it was a so there's been some pretty.
The Gundam 0080 OAV series ends at Christmas with a Zeon battleship going to nuke a space colony on Christmas Day if their commando team hasn't destroyed or stolen the Gundam. Yeah. In fact, the one last member of the said commando team, in order to save the colony, uses parade balloons of Frosty the Snowman and Santa Claus as decoys against the Gundam. It's funny. It's also
I don't even know what to say to that. God damn you, Japan.
It's also about the only Gundam show where you're ever rooting for the guy fighting the Gundam, like you're supposed to be.
You're supposed to be, rather than.
Except, it's still kind of fucked up because he's kind of in love with the pilot of the Gundam and doesn't know that she's piloting the Gundam. It doesn't turn out well no matter how you look at it, but it's Christmassy.
Well, that's just weird.
Yeah. Well, like I say, it's weird to encounter the Christmas thing in anime, and sometimes it's a heartwarming tale of burned to death orphans, and sometimes you're nuking a space colony.
Sometimes it's a heartwarming tale of burned to death orphans.
History RT of Reverse Thieves fame. I'll just point out to me again on Twitter because I'm doing Twitter stuff for the OSMcast. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You point out that How to the Combat Butler begins on Christmas.
Ah, yeah, it does.
And occasionally they've actually made actual Christmas anime things. Chad from Gaijin's side likes It's a Dake My Santa. And
for some reason.
He was very insistent I talk about it, so I will. It's shit.
What is it's the Love Hina guy. Yeah. Some people like him and some people really like him. I don't. Yeah, I'm with Basil on this one. Love Hina really turned me off from him.
And this is just the same old Love Hina shit with a Santa filter. It's about this guy. His name is Santa. He hates Christmas and he's all alone because his parents never loved him. So a Santa in training named Mai goes there to give him Christmas spirit, and he complains that she doesn't have big boobs. Because the Christmas spirit gives her big boobs.
Because Christmas spirit requires tits.
Why not?
And that's your holiday story.
Rudolph, with your tits so bright, what makes them swell unnaturally?
Magic?
Rudolph the silicon reindeer.
That ain't right.
Had some fun bags of glee.
Boobies.
Yeah,
Booby.
Most seasons of whatever Sentai show or Kamen Rider show is on usually at least takes a nod at a Christmas episode. It takes a nod that the Christmas time is happening around them at least, if they don't specifically address it. That's because in Japan it's a holiday. It's a
It's
very
a holiday
commercial
where
holiday.
They eat lots of KFC. The waiting list for KFC is months long. I am not fucking with you people.
Hey, Colonel Sanders is an epic icon.
I
in
know, he's an
Japan.
epic icon, man.
Right up there with Pepsi Man.
Yeah.
Herbs, he's got spices, he's got the herbs.
Watch Project
man.
Echo if you don't believe me.
'cause-
Colonel Sanders is an epic figure.
Because, it's all about the undefinable. Like, it's the undefinable.
Oh, don't bring that stupid pothead in sociology back up. God.
We had a guy, folks, let's just take a second to tell the story, because this is very much in the Christmas spirit of lol. We had this guy, and I guess he got like an F on his thing, but he was all like, my paper was on the undefinable quantity of illegalizing marijuana and blah 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 blah, and how there's no real way to tell the effect of man because it's just medicine, man. It's all just medicine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was very
And
funny.
stuff. I'm sure that was funny to listen to.
Let's see. There's a Garfield Christmas. Does anybody remember the Garfield Christmas story? Like I really
Didn't he
like
find
that.
his mom or something?
Yeah, he found his mom.
Why do I know this? You say
Exactly. It's like, why do I know that?
You say these things and images from my childhood drift back into my
I know.
head.
Isn't it weird? Like,
Bree types in the year without Santa Claus. It was a Rockin' Boss.
Yeah, those
Stop
dudes.
motion.
yes, I remember that now.
I know I've seen that.
I've seen it. Oh, that was a good one too. Like, there's all sorts of wonderful.
There's lots of
ones
those
out
little,
there.
like, they show them, I don't know, maybe they still do, I guess. They used to show them, like, every year around Christmas.
Now, the one I really, really remember, so much so that when I was a kid, I actually tracked down recently and didn't quite realize what I was watching, apparently, was a little cartoon called Peace on Earth.
Peace
Oh, really? What's
on
that about?
Earth.
It's from 1939. It's a little cartoon, and it starts off with these squirrels singing "Peace on Earth, Goodwill to Men."
Oh, that's the one about. Oh, I've seen that. That's the one where the squirrels are all like, human beings used to celebrate Christmas, then they died.
Like, it is about these little squirrels, and they ask their big grandpappy squirrel. It's like, "What's men?" He's like, "Oh well."
Men's what got your grandfather put in jail.
It's like, well, there ain't no man anymore. And then it like switches to this rotoscoped World War where human beings are fighting each other, and the end of it has the two soldiers are the only men left on Earth as they both shoot each other.
So,
And then they go, and then later on, the animals find in the rubble a random copy of the Bible, and so they learn the true meaning of Christmas
from the Bible?
From the Bible.
And then it zooms out, and then you notice that all of these little animals are living in like old like
Army hats,
army helmets and
like
stuff.
that.
so this is so it turns
so-
out to be post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, post-apocalyptic furries have taken
Furries
over the
have
world.
taken over the world.
My God.
Just to mention, who was it? Bree that was talking about the Year Without Santa Claus.
Yeah.
They just released on Blu-ray. I mean, because I saw it at Best Buy. So you should go get that, Bree, because it
You think that'd be worth it on Blu-ray?
it's just on Blu-ray. And does anybody remember? What was the Christmas? You were talking about bad Christmas specials, and I can't even.
Bad Christmas specials.
Oh,
Like, how about
there's Elf.
everything?
Anybody see Elf? Like, I
No.
can't personally. I can't stand what's his name.
Will Ferrell?
Will Ferrell. I just think he's dumb. But it was my coworkers.
Yeah.
Man, they used to pin the picture of Will Ferrell smiling is my favorite up at work, and that was our cue to smile at people was because smiling is my favorite.
Well, just about any of that stuff they show on the Family Channel for holiday specials, those are all pretty much horrible.
Anybody remember Christmas Comes to Pac-Land?
No,
Oh man,
but
there's the Pac-Man cartoon Christmas
you guys
special.
are cheating. You have access to the internet.
Oh, I didn't pull that one from the internet.
Okay.
I did pull this one though. I didn't know there's He-Man and She-Ra Christmas apparently.
I remember that.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why they have Christmas on Eternia, but they do.
But they do Eternian
And
Christmas.
there's like this evil thing that is Satan, but they never say he's Satan, and he wants to like destroy them, and for some reason he's bossing around Hordak and Skeletor inexplicably, who are working together also inexplicably because they didn't like each other, from what I remember. And then He-Man and She-Ra saved the world for Christmas. It's been a long time. I'm just going from what I remember.
Anybody remember, this is another Muppet one, anybody remember Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas?
I can't say I do.
It's a really interesting story. It's Jim Henson's take. You know the old story about, I shaved my hair to buy you a watch band, and I sold my
the
watch
gift of the Magi.
The gift for the Magi. It's his take on that. It's about a son and a single mom who are very poor, and the son decides that he's going to poke a hole in his mother in the wash tub that he owns. His mother washes people's clothes to make a washboard guitar and make a jug band and win a contest so he can get enough money to pay for, I can't remember what, for his mother. And his mother sells something else to make enough money to buy a dress so she can dress up pretty for the contest, to sing a song so she can buy. And then they both lose to River Bottom Nightmare Band, a punk rock metal Christmas band done by Jim Henson, featuring a snake on drums that's in a water tank because he's a water snake. And a bear that is dressed like the Fawns with like dark glasses and a leather jacket. And if I remember, his only line in the song is he's like Nathan Explosion. He just gets him and goes, River Bottom Nightmare Band, boom, 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 boom. And they win the contest. But luckily, the owner of the tavern where they're watching it thinks that likes the mom and the washboard band so good that they give them a regular job singing and playing at the. Anyone who's seen it will never forget River Bottom Nightmare. I mean, the drummer is in a tank of water, and so you have this drummer Muppet that's like, and like it's a snake and it's drumming. Don't ask me how. He's a snake drumming in a tank of water.
I think I do remember this.
I don't, but I want to see it now.
I own it on DVD, and my friend Kevin, we will watch that Hosmas. Like, Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas is not something to be missed. Oh, this is one of the best ever. We watch it every year. We actually I have a copy now because my mom bought a copy, and we were like, Mom, we've bought it every year for the last 3 years. And so I took one home.
See, there's always the Punch and Judy Christmas special.
Yes.
Which is an old puppet show where the two puppets would just beat each other for like 30 or like 20 minutes.
It used to be
this one
comedy.
just happened to have, this one just happens to feature an episode that Santa Claus introduces them. And it's Punch and Judy.
Punch and Judy. There's, of course, Charlie Brown. The Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Oh, yeah.
About the shittiest Christmas tree in the universe. Like I said, strong Christian overtones.
Peppermint Patty.
Peppermint Patty was hitting that. That's right. It's,
Marcy and Peppermint
she'd like
Patty.
to do things to that girl that Charles M. Schultz can't print.
My first Yuri ship.
My first
Yuri ship.
It's everyone's first Yuri ship. How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
No, not the Jim Carrey version. Fuck you for that, Jim Carrey. Fuck you. Fuck you. You'll never listen to our podcast, and I don't care. Fuck you. No one should fuck with Dr. Seuss.
On Monday, Jim Carrey's going to be crying, Eric. He listens to this show every week.
He's the only one who listens to the show.
We've just alienated our only listener.
Regularly.
Yes, he listens to this every week, even though we don't put them out every week. He listens to it anyway.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah?
There's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it was a little...
Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie. It's Tim Burton's fucked up world view of a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Only Tim Burton could tell a Christmas story
it's kind
through
of
the lens
sweet.
of Halloween.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's very entertaining.
Well, I can say you can see that because, on Halloween you get presents. On Christmas you get presents.
It's like,
Well, I mean, it really is about the anthropomorphic personification of Halloween becoming fascinated with Christmas and wanting to get involved, even though that's a really bad idea.
And it really...
and they pretty much spell that out. But
it still has one of the best parodies of any Christmas thing ever. Have you ever seen the Nightmare Before Hanukkah? Where
not.
he goes through it's a robot chicken thing, and he goes through the Hanukkah tree, and It's like, here's your Hanukkah present. It's like some socks or something, and the Jackson one goes, this sucks, and goes back to Halloween, and that's the end.
My favorite part is where he tells them to the three little human children who live there for some reason to bring him Santa Claus, and they bring back the Easter Bunny, and the Easter Bunny is just scared shitless of everything around him.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see. There's all those little claymation ones. You know, there's the one with the Island Misfit Toys.
Yeah, the
the guy who
Rudolph
wants to be a
and
dentist.
the Rudolph New Year. There's
Rudolph
a couple
Red-Nosed
Rudolphs.
Reindeer,
There's a couple
Frosty
Frosties. Whatever Santa Claus movie it is, where there's like the fire and ice guys who sing songs.
I hadn't remembered.
We don't know these names. We just remember they show these every year. You'll see them if you look around.
The point is, guys, there's an absolute fuck ton of fun Christmas stuff out there. Tokyo Godfathers. I think Basil, you wanted to mention that one.
Yeah, I figured that's what I'd fish it out.
Yeah. Hey,
Sorry.
the ref, which is the ref. I just the ref.
Just the ref. Yeah.
The ref. I blanked on the actor, Dennis Leary. No. Yes.
So that's all I got on tap. I mean, like right there. So
Tokyo Godfathers.
So Tokyo Godfathers, the late, the great, sadly the late Satoshi Kon. This is quite possibly his most accessible movie. And this is a movie about 3 hobos and a baby.
That's what they should have called it.
3 hobos and a baby. I would have watched that already if it was called 3 hobos and a baby.
But it is. It's 3 hobos and a baby. You got your old bearded dude, the runaway teenage girl, and the transvestite.
For some reason, Japanese live action has led me to believe that hobos are incredibly awesome.
Well, I can definitely tell you that they're very entertaining.
Yes.
And it shows you the true spirit of Christmas as only hobos in Tokyo can provide. It's one of those movies that it could have been live action and been okay, but it just the fact that it's animated just really helps it give a little bit of zing. You can definitely tell that it's very much as Tokyo Godfathers, because Tokyo is almost as much of a character as the other characters are. Because you see just all the different, the sights, the sounds, the good parts, the bad parts of Tokyo. And it's really almost as much a love letter to Christmas as it is to Tokyo.
So it's like Tokyo and Christmas got married and had a baby.
Yes, and then gave it to some hobos.
And they gave it to 3
Yeah,
hobos.
they gave it to some hobos.
Like they would.
And there's just really neat tricks. Like, for example, there is one of the hobos that gets into a fight with some punk teenagers. And as the hobo gets beaten up, there's the lights on the windows of the houses slowly go down, like it was a life bar.
Oh wow, that's pretty neat.
That's one of the things where it's such a background thing to show how much damage, how hard the hobo is. So Toshi just threw it in there, as he thought it'd be a neat way to indicate things. Just neat little things like that he did throughout the whole film. That it's a simple film, but it's just so well done. And definitely, if anyone wants to watch a really good Christmas film you've never seen before, it's great.
Yeah, and I think we're going to watch that and then come back and talk about it at length.
Perhaps another day.
At some point.
So we'll definitely get into that one.
But that is a almost a whole 45 minutes to an hour of just talking about
Christmas.
Holiday.
Christmas movies.
I got to tell you, now it's time to decide, and my vote's for Die Hard. If you got to come up with the most awesome Christmas movie ever, Bruce Willis, yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
I think Die Hard really is a movie that all people of all beliefs or
no
beliefs can come together.
It's the best Buddhist movie too.
Yes, you can come together just in the love of seeing Bruce Willis kill people.
It's true. And
he's a giver.
And if you don't want to watch Die Hard, that's okay, because there's Die Hard 2.
Or Die Hard 3.
Live for your Die Hard.
That's Die Hard 4. But,
I know. He was... I said 2, 3, and he said 4.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
and possibly one, there could be another one in the future.
And all kidding aside, love to you and your family. Love to everybody listening to this. I don't care what race, denomination, whatever you are, whatever you believe in. Merry fucking Christmas, and go get some KFC, because, you deserve it.
And remember, the actress that plays Ramona Flowers in the Scott Pilgrim movie was also the actress who plays the daughter of Bruce Willis in the
Jesus
latest
Christ,
Die Hard
don't
movie.
do that. Stop doing Man, I feel bad about whacking off to Kirsten Dunst first because she's a little girl in Jumanji, and now I'm going to feel bad about whacking off to the girl who plays Ramona Flowers.
What? She was like in late high school.
Oh, I'm done with this.
Maybe even in college, actually, now I'm thinking about it.
We're out.
Wasn't that long ago.
Ruin my masturbation.
Well, this is a bad time to mention Interview with the Vampire, right?
Then I'll fall on my rear. Oh, somebody get me a pitcher of beer. Oh, somebody get me a pitcher of